Hi viewer, welcome. Thank you for finding my channel. This is Gemela del Toro Tarot. I do astrology and tarot, letting the events of the zodiac guide my readings. Not all messages will resonate for every person, so leave what doesn't resonate now, but keep it in mind because it might make sense at a later time. You're all at different points in your timelines. Hi everyone, I hope I find everyone well. Thank you for returning, and hello if you're new. Pisces. Sun, rising, north node, stellium, or any other major placements. Hi, Pisces. My friendly, creative, dreamy denizens of the deep. When balanced, you're gentle and wise, compassionate, intuitive, and accepting. When in detriment, you can be fearful, escapist, or prone to paranoia. Highly psychic, but very sensitive, they can easily swim in emotional waters that would crush visitors who weren't accustomed to those depths. And even though you're familiar with those deep recesses, even you can be overwhelmed and disoriented. You are two-sided, like Gemini and Libra, balancing yourselves in that chasm that is the collective unconscious. Imagination, dreams, and visions can become rigidity, nightmares, and delusions when your waters are agitated. By nature of your inner duality, Pisces energy feels like an emotional version of Libra. Our scales teeter back and forth, pursuing truth and balance. Pisces, being two fish tethered together, must balance both in order to maintain motion. When one side gets confused or tangled, the fish swims in a circle. It's significant to me that in mythology, Pisces' origins are linked to Aphrodite, aka Venus, ruler of Libra, and her son Eros, Cupid. So there was a world-changing event called the Titanomachy, a monumental war between the old generation of gods, the Titans. They represented the elemental gods, and their children, the Olympians. Many zodiacally associated creatures and gods participated. We got Capricorn out of it. During the battle, Aphrodite and her son Eros didn't participate. They either had to hide in the ocean or were thrown into it by the upheaval. Accounts vary, but they either took the forms of two fish, bound by their tails by her ribbon so they wouldn't be separated, or that two fish bore them each on their backs and got them to safety. Either way, in her gratitude, Aphrodite set the two fish, still bound by her ribbon, in the sky as the constellation. Now, as a Libra, I have had several Pisceses in my life, and most of them have been blessings. Helpful, friendly, encouraging, and compassionate. It was my downfall to be drawn into those deep, mesmerizing eyes, portals for the foolish to fall into. Your domain is the subconscious, the deepest waters. There are things down there that rarely, if ever, come to the surface. The ego of the sun doesn't reach down there. Alien and foreign creatures live there, and you dwell there comfortably for the most part. I've often described Pisces' watery home as the collective unconscious, where deep symbolism and psychic dreams, but obsession, fantasy, and connection to the divine exist. Concepts so deep that pursuing them will lead you back to source, but you must endure the drowning first. That's the origin of the siren's call. Presently, there are three powerful forces in your sign, and one rabble-rouser opposing. Your ruler Neptune, confining Saturn, the teacher and taskmaster, and fiery Mars are all in close conjunction. You're the serene, trusting dreamer, Pisces, and Mars is boiling your waters. Mars in Pisces might give a shot of liquid Schwartz to the psyche, but it might also agitate nightmares and fears. Sometimes it's hard to discern the truth. Psychic abilities, dreams, intuition, meditation, and inner perspective could be enlivened or distressed depending on your chart placements. It's frenetic energy, manic, hyper, and scattered, and for some, highly sexual. Ooh la la. Mars isn't alone in your sign either, Pisces. Saturn and Neptune are there. Saturn, the disciplinarian, the perfectionist, the oppressor. He is harsh energy for the introspective fish. Our creativity, emotional capacity, compassion, and our patience is really being tested, and your ruler Neptune is supervising. Now, with powerful Mars adding his energy, some in the collective may finally feel some courage and confidence in ourselves and our abilities, but some of us might still not trust it. But ignoring or denying our convictions or distrusting our own awareness, it's then that Pisces becomes muddled. And just now we're being tested, which means we had the lessons and time to study, and now we must prove ourselves. Luckily, Mars is under the desk, handing us the cheat sheets and probably also looking up our skirt. Let's hope we don't get in trouble for either. But he isn't even the rabble rouser I was referring to. Opposing Mars in your opposite sign, Virgo, is Lilith, the scorned and discarded first wife of Adam. Lilith, also called Black Moon Lilith, is one of 3 Liliths in astrology. I go into more detail for her in Virgo's reading. It's not a planet, it's a mathematical location in the sky, where the moon's furthest point from Earth is. She is the shadow feminine, the forsaken equal to Adam, in favor of a mate that was submissive. She is agency, authority, power, independence, and self sustaining autonomy. Empowered femininity in exile. She awakens that endowment in us, demands its acknowledgement, and the return of her status. She's the disruptive goth girl of the zodiac. A welcome energy, if you think about it, in a zodiac so lacking in goddesses. Some adore her as a passionate consort, some condemn her as a rebellious whore. She's agitating right now neurotic, orderly Virgo, and pulling in opposition to Mars swinging his fiery club in Pisces. It's as if she's trying to stop him from interfering in your testing, knowing that your demure, soft, dreamy nature needs to find your power and pass this test by your own merit and not be distracted by a faithless fuckboy. So, let's go to the tarot, Pisces, and see what messages the divine would like you to receive today. I paused at 824 for anyone looking for number syncs, 824. So I laid out the first light tarot, and honestly, Pisces, I tried to do this reading twice yesterday, and I was just very, very overwhelmed. I remember saying in another one of your readings that Pisces watery emotional energy is very uncomfortable for me to be in. I'm an air sign, I'm a quadruple Libra, rising Capricorn, and Leo moon. So, emotions and stuff like that are not easy for me to process. My saving grace is I do have a grand trine in water. So I can get there, I can get there. But this was really the themes that were coming out the last 2 times were just so overwhelming. I had to just reboot, I couldn't even upload them. Hopefully they'll be a little bit nicer to me tonight because I just really had trouble with that last night. But that being said, 3 of the same cards fell out as yesterday that did for you right now. The first one that fell out is the Tower. A sudden storm, alarm, something is going down. The next card you dropped was Death. Those 2 came out in in switched positions yesterday and I couldn't handle it. There's a change, a suspension of consciousness, new life, and rebirth. So something's going through a deep transformation. Now, the next card that dropped for you was the Lovers, which means there's a choice, but it is in the heart. It's matters of the heart, choices, and physical love. Also says union. Excuse me. The next card that fell out was a non-tarot card, but it's a placement for who may help. The second one was a placement for your first step. And the last one was the Hermit, which is what is the truth being, revealed. What is the truth? So we're going to go to the fairies and bring it down a vibration and see if we can get some clarity. Yesterday, it was just an overwhelming spread of all, like, something huge is coming, some things are going to change, but like there was a lot of hope in it too, because they were saying, a lot of the cards were saying, ride it out, relax, the wheels are turning, you can't control this is bigger than you, let it ride, but you're going to be fine on the other end. So it felt like there was a storm coming. It's going to be mostly bluster. It's not going to be extremely damaging, but there is going to be some transformation after it. But then a lot of the cards were like, you know, I think one of my tries I dropped the wheel 3 times, 3 different decks. So it's like, you're going to ride this whether you like it or not. So just have faith that this was the divine talking. Just have faith that we're telling you you're going to be fine on the other end. Just, put your heads down and let this wheel turn. So hopefully we can get some clarity on that today without it being so overwhelming, because man, that was a lot. Hi, fairies. Please clarify the Tower for Pisces. Oh, damn. Already? Himself? The divine masculine? I think that's what's in flux right now. And I see it in politics and in social media that the masculine is in flux right now. That actually has a lot to do with Lilith. Lilith is making the feminine very empowered right now. And I think the masculines are, they're a little befuddled, like what their role is now. They're just going to have to get through it. That's what the universe was saying. It's like the wheels are turning. You're just going to have to buckle in and, get with it. So here we are on the tower with the divine masculine himself. It says this is erotic energy, protection, leadership, procreation, the spark of power, fatherhood, life force, and shamanic power. So that's what's being toppled. Oh, that's the word you want me to use? Toppled? Well, the tower does topple down. So they're telling me that but this is like an empowered masculine, and not in a negative way. This is not this is not a hateful king. This is like the divine masculine being empowered. Oh, maybe that's the tower. Please clarify death, please. Oh, sorry about the yawn. Change and new life and rebirth. Please clarify the death. Scorpio energy. Is that Scorpio energy twice? When I start doing this, sometimes a lot of what I know, it kind of trickles out of my head. So I'll make mistakes about like the signs and stuff. But like, am I right? I'm right to think that the tower is Scorpio energy, right? Yeah, transformation. I'm sticking with it. So double Scorpio energy here, the transformer. What do you want me to say about Scorpio? Scorpio energy is interesting because even though it holds all that poison, it's not affected. And I've seen it with Scorpios that they will land a killing blow, and you'll be writhing in agony with that poison coursing through you, and they will turn around and just scuttle away. Like they are not affected at all by what they do. That's that's a males though. That's how I picked up on them. Oh, here we go. Oh, they're talkative, but I don't like what they're saying. Please clarify death for Pisces. Thank you. Clarify this death. What's ending? And why does it have to do with the masculine? Please, what is ending for Pisces? Thank you. Indecision. That's not bad. Hemming and hawing, this or that. Now or then, in or out, wishy-washy, indecision, and fear. It's the what if. And it's hesitation. What is the lovers, please? Clarify the lovers for Pisces. I heard, I don't know what to do. I heard, I have no idea what to do. And the pook came out again. That's the third time. It's a shapeshifter. It's a paradox. So this choice, the lovers, union, matters of the heart, choices, and physical love. This is a shapeshifter. It means that things are in flux that you can't pinpoint yet. Something is cloaked. Shape changes. Paradox. It says relax. Easily distracted by shiny objects. I take offense to that. So there's this choice, but it doesn't feel like it's solid yet. There's still a lot up in the air for this choice. If it's romantic, it's like you can kind of sense that there is a connection possible, but there's nothing really taking shape yet. And it's by it saying relax, it was like it was like what I was saying before. It's like this wheel is turning, just chill and go with it. Go with the flow. Who may help? Clarifies fairies for Pisces. Who may help with this choice? I don't know who this is for, but I feel like there's masculine energy that's going through a change. I can't say it any other way. But the energy is in flux right now. It's neither one or the other. Because there's indecision here about this change and fear. It's like, what if this or that? What if one way or the other? I'm hesitant because of this. I'm hesitant about this change. And then here with the lovers is, union of two equal sides. Two lovers. And so the pook is like, well, it's not really set in stone yet what this is. So who may help here, fairies? Ooh, she got kissed. This kiss, this kiss. The fairy who was kissed by the pixies. Divine heart surgery. Oh, that's wonderful. The equal give and take of love and intimacy. See what I mean? It's the same thing. This is much more light energy from what it was yesterday. But it was saying that yesterday, it was saying after a hard choice and a tower, there's a love connection that's going to heal you both. Oh, I heard this could have been in the past too. So I'm being told that part of this is for part of the collective, that they experienced this relationship. It didn't, and then there was like, it was nothing yet something, it was like wishy-washy. Nobody could decide what they wanted. But now there's a connection coming that's going to heal you both. So I love this card because look at her. She's all lit up and she's chit-chatting to her fairy friends. And to me, it was saying that it's like she went on a date and she's coming back and she's telling her girlfriends all about the date. And part of it was like she's so lit up and happy, like, he kissed me. Oh, I can't believe it. He kissed me, And even look at this cool lion up on top. He's all smiles because he's so happy for his girl. I heard also when she's happy, everyone's happy. So it's like her light just makes everybody believe in love again. Ugh, gross. First step, please, fairies. What is the first step for Pisces? So for part of the collective, I just heard the tower is going to be this masculine showing up. That's the tower. And then you realize that there needs to be a huge change in your life in order to accommodate this masculine. And that's where Indy comes in, the wishy-washy. I don't know. It could be something, it could be nothing. I'm fearful, I'm indecisive and hesitant. Then here with the lovers, the choice. It could be something, but it's not anything yet. But it's saying relax because this has to come around. It has to mature, I heard. And then who may help but the fairy who is kissed by the pixie, the divine heart surgery. That's what's going to help. So I heard give it time. I heard then we've got 2 more layers to go. So we'll probably get some answers there. Now, first step, please, for Pisces. What is the first step? I have a feeling it's going to be something like just get prepared. What is the first step, please, for Pisces for this heart surgery? Thank you. Oh, no, I can't take all 3. I'll take the one that flipped. Guardian of the Gate. All right, a level up. That means you've got to earn it. What was I talking about in the reading? Pisces, you're in a test right now, and you have to show that you're advanced enough to go to the next level. This is the Guardian of the Gate. Passage now granted. Level up, a new journey, no going back. Journey to significant change. That's the first step. I heard the first step is pass this test. Oh, they told me something else while I was talking. I can't remember it now. Yeah, this is the same. It's again the feeling of just how am I going to put it? Go about your daily life. Just live. And I know that sounds dismissive. I've heard it from readers 100 times. Just go about your life and forget about it and blah, but when you're you're so in it that you want it that bad. It's like any little inconvenience is off-putting. But I really want to assure you that it's not going to be that long, okay? So seriously, it's like while you're waiting for laundry to get done, you pop in a movie or you do something else for a little bit. It really is coming, and it's not going to be that long. But the test along the way is very important. So please just concentrate on your work, inner work, spiritual work, whatever, studying, learning, contemplating things. I mean, there's a lot going on in your sign. I'm pretty sure you've got a lot on your mind and your heart, and that's the work you're supposed to be concentrating on. And there, it's on the other side of that is a very healing connection, but you can't get there before you're ready. Okay? You have to be in a vibration to receive that connection. And the longer you take, the longer it takes. And you're at the point of the first step here is to recognize that the passage is open. But the guardian of the gate gives Sphinx energy. And what do the Sphinxes do? What do the guardians do? They make sure whoever comes forward has learned their lessons enough to pass on. And the Sphinxes, the way they do that is they test you and they ask you questions. They ask you to, answer for what you've learned this far. So make sure that you're really doing your inner work, because when you get this test, you want to be able to manifest this connection, okay? Last card here is the Hermit. What is the truth here? Ooh. The Singer of Courage. Yep, be brave. Oh, self-discipline here. That's with Saturn in your sign right now. That's self-discipline. We've got transmutation of fear. What I say? Just be calm about. You're afraid. It's like a kid that, a storm is coming, and kids get really agitated when a storm is coming because it's so big and they're so small. But it's like it's gonna bluster and it's gonna, knock the garbage cans around. It's gonna be loud and kind of scary, but it's only gonna last like an hour and you're gonna be fine on the other end. You might have some cleanup, but that's it. There's not gonna be any real damage. It's just a change, a tower moment. But this is saying transmute that fear. Have bravery, self-discipline, moral strength, and break limiting beliefs, okay? Excuse me. I paused at 28:08 for a drink and a cookie. So the truth with the Hermit, go inward to gain a larger perspective, and you'll see that, just have this courage, okay? That's the truth that's going to come out. That's the facts. That's the wisdom. That's what the card says. Bravery, self-discipline, and moral strength. We're going to go now to the Easy Tarot and bring it down to the 3D. So, how is this going to play out in like our day-to-day life? Please clarify the divine masculine on the Tower. Like I said, I feel like for some in the collective, the entry of this masculine is going to burn the house down. Figuratively, not physically. The Chariot. Okay, Cancer energy. The Chariot, again with the Sphinxes, it's like the breathalyzer on the car. You can't start the car until you pass the test. That's what this is like. So the masculine is coming in. The Emperor is in the Chariot, is ready to go. But the thing about the Chariot card for me especially is that the Sphinxes that pull the Chariot aren't standing. They're not ready to go. They're laying down waiting for you. So this is like saying, to do your work because you need to be ready. Okay, when the chariot pulls up. I heard when he pulls up in his car, be ready. Oh, that's very Mars energy, you know? And what are we experiencing right now with Mars? He's in opposition with Lilith, and Lilith is the one that tells the feminine to empower your damn self. And if he pulls up and honks his horn, you give him the finger because he's supposed to show you more respect than that. So when this chariot pulls up with this cocky divine masculine on top of the tower here, oh, Linda, listen, Linda, no. You got to draw on that Lilith energy. Please clarify the indecision on change, on death here. Scorpio energy. Please clarify the indecision. Clarify the indecision on death, please. Oh, I heard some in the collective saying, I don't know if I want to change this. I don't know if I want this to end. Oh, they may have to end something, and then in order for this masculine to come in, but some in the collective might be, I don't want to end anything. I, you know, they might be happy in their status quo, and then here comes this frat boy to break down the door. To knock playing in your eyes outside of your house, you know, on a boombox, and you're like, I don't know if I want this. So that's why it's like not anything yet. Please clarify the indecision and fear on this change. Please, thank you. To the Queen of Wands. Yeah, Faery. She knows what she wants. She knows how to get it. Isn't that a song? She knows what she wants and she knows how to get it. That's a Billy Joel song, isn't it? Something like that. I am notoriously bad with the court cards, so I'm really gonna have to think about the Queen of Wands. Otherwise, I'm just gonna like be regurgitating what I've heard other readers say. They describe her as the karmic, or it could be a fire sign female, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Oh, Aries has got Chiron in it right now. Leo has the moon right now. I forgot to add that to the. Yeah, moon is in Leo right now. I have moon in Leo, and I can tell you that we are very, when it comes to emotions, when it comes to love, we're very self-centered. Like we think, we think pretty highly of ourselves, and sometimes it's warranted, sometimes it's not. You know, this Queen of Wands, she's coming in. Oh, this like Lilith energy. She's coming in confident, powerful in her own right, knows what she wants, and then it's right next to the masculine. Okay. Oh, I heard. Oh, okay. Boy, it took long enough to get me there. I heard that the change is causing indecision because the feminine is very happy in her own energy. So when the masculine comes in, she's like, I don't know if I want that because I'm happy, you know? I'm happy with my own empowerment. Oof. Please clarify the pook on the lovers. Yeah, it's not really, it could be something, it might not be. Something is hidden. Something hasn't taken form yet. Please clarify the pook on the lovers. Oh, distracted by shiny objects. That to me is Sagittarius energy because Sagittarians have wandering eyes. They could be perfectly happy, but something will walk by and that's, you know, they could be perfectly happy. Please clarify the poop. Oh, see the King of Swords. Hello, Aquarius energy. So we've got a Queen of Fire and a King of Air. What? No, I'm busy. Oh, it's see now with the way these are laying out, we've got the Chariot here, which is like the vehicle of the date, and then the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords looking her up and down like he wants to peel a shrimp. And then this is after the date where the pixie goes back to her friends and she's like, he kissed me. He kissed me. King of Swords, Mr. Alone in My Principles. That's how I describe him. He's kind of like broody, like very in his own head, very, gotta consider everything. Where the Queen of Swords is very active in her intellectual prowess. The king also has very high intellectual prowess, but he's more receptive. I don't know why. Whereas the queen is very heads will roll, the king isn't. Um, but he is imaginative and creative and almost intuitive, so he's so intelligent. And he definitely likes to think outside the box. So I'll go with that. But I still feel like I still feel like he's indecisive. I don't know why. But I mean, come on, look at how he's looking at her. Look at that. Look how he's looking at her like, dang. And she's like, yep, I know. It's exactly the feeling I got. And exactly something a Queen of Wands would say. And he said, if he would say, dang, baby, she'd be like, yeah, I know. I'm a gift. So, can we please clarify the fairy who is kissed by the pixies on top of who may help? Divine heart surgery, equal give and take of love and affection. Who be this? I like it. Clarify who this is, please. How do we get that? Oh, come on. You can do. Please clarify divine heart surgery on who may help. Heart surgery on who may have equal give and take of love and intimacy. Uh-oh. Am I asking the wrong question? A healing connection on who may help. Who is this? Please clarify. The healing connection on who may help. Thank you. Oh, that's too many. Can't take it. Please clarify who may help. Whoa. On with the fairy. Sorry, this is taking so long. I'll take it. The Queen of Cups. Uh-oh, there's two queens here. Is this the transformation? Oh, gosh, look at that. Oh my gosh. What did I say in the reading, right? Pisces, this is you, Queen of Cups. Pisces, you're taking a test right now, right? And Mars, we've got in your house, in your sign, riling up the waters. But who is in a opposition to him but Lilith, saying, girl, you've got to concentrate. Your power is at stake here, right? She wants you, if you're going to go into this new connection, she wants you to go in fully empowered, okay? You, on the other hand, are all ooey gooey, lovey eyed, love heart eyes, and head over heels for this king. Mind you, the king is looking at Lilith. So, balance it out. Oh, that could be Indy too. He's very balance oriented. So balance out the feminine energy with power and compassion. That's the especially for you Pisces, intuition, emotion, compassion, it's a deep connection. But she wants you to be empowered going into it, okay? Especially with this wishy-washy king here. The shapeshifter, it's like he'll be whatever you want him to be in the moment, but it's his form, his solid form never sets. He never actually gets it together. It's all kind of in flux, you know? Okay, let's clarify the guardian of the gate in first step. Level up. Yeah, level up. What is this? Ooh, death again. Under death. Oh my goodness. Yeah, change. I heard change. Yeah, that's it. They said, yeah, you gotta change. Something about this has to change. And now I'm getting the feeling that this king might be a little too non-committal, and the change is going to be that you're just gonna no, because look, death fell on the gate. So this is like a that's closed. So for some in the collective, not we've gotten this far. For some in the collective, the change is going to be that you're going to close this, or the first step is going to be that you've got to close this gate, or you're going to choose to close something. There's a death to something. You're not going through that door again. There's a new journey awaiting you. Okay? So you got to cut it. For others in the collective, this first step with this new towards this new gate is just going to be too much, and you're going to kibosh it. You're just going to that you stop, you know. And others in the connection and the collective, stepping through this. The first step is stepping through and letting it change you. Allowing it. Remember, they were advising to relax and go with the flow, go with the wheel, because it's going to turn whether you're on it, whether you want it to or not. So I heard allow this transformation to happen. Last one. Can we clarify the singer of courage on the hermit, please? Virgo energy. Thank you. Oh, that's too many. That was a lot of fire energy, though. Please. Oh, okay. Clarify the singer of courage on the hermit. Thank you. Nine of Swords. Oh, yeah. It's causing anxiety. And with that fire energy that fell out earlier, that's Mars in Pisces. It was the Knight of Wands and something else. And now here's the Nine of Swords. Okay? That's Libra energy. We are definitely in our heads a lot. Not all of it is pleasant. This is somebody who's up at night with just, let's see, she's got the Three of Swords over her, and three, and then another three. Oh, these are all in threes. This is like major heartbreak. So this feels like on one end you've got this swords that cut the heart open, and then here you've got the fairy who's kissed by the pixies, which is divine heart surgery with this Queen of Cups, with you, Pisces. Excuse me. So it's saying, yeah, the truth is, because the card says the truth is be brave, be self-disciplined, and don't, please don't give in to your own anxieties. Because in this case, they really are just not for nothing. I mean, for some, there may be some obstacles that, you're trying to get around, but I heard for the majority of the collective, It's worrying for nothing. And that's a very, very Libra energy. I do it. I'm doing it right now. I do it every minute I'm breathing is just worry and, anxiety and stuck in your head. And I get that. But it's saying that go within with the hermit energy, go within to see a larger perspective, and you'll see that you just need to be brave and self-disciplined for a little bit and get out of your head. And I know that's easier said than done. Now we're going to go to the tarot of the familiars and get one more level of clarity. Please clarify. Just gonna do this top part. Please clarify the Chariot for Pisces. That's like 8. No. Please clarify the Chariot for Pisces. Sun, rising, stellium, and north node. Thank you. Temperance. That's Sagittarius energy, I believe. I don't think anything's really going on in Sagittarius, but Jupiter is in Taurus having a house party. Temperance is the alchemist. It's like a higher vibration of the magician. Okay, where the magician is working his magic in the 3D with, tangible things. Temperance is mixing waters of source in order to get the medicine right, I heard. So be ready. That's what the Chariot for me is like. Be ready because it's almost time to go. And then you have Temperance here, which is the mixing of the waters. What's interesting is that he is using the Two of Cups to do it. And the Two of Cups is a choice in love. We've got the Lover's card here. We've got 2 queens and a king, a fiery queen and a watery queen. And this, I heard smooth talking, King of Swords. So please clarify the Queen of Wands on indecision. Please clarify the Queen of Wands on indecision. Thank you. 3 of Swords. Yep. It's breaking her heart. Somebody's heart. It's breaking somebody's heart that she's coming forward so powerfully. Why would that be? I heard the decision to come into her power was really hard to come to, and it hurt some people. I don't know why that would be that way. I think I said it in the Sagittarius reading. No, the Leo reading, the one just previous to this. When the king is not diminished, when the queen is powerful too. So there's this real feeling of like, this king feels threatened. And I just heard that some of the feminines are like, I don't want to diminish who I am, and that's what breaks their heart. That the choice of the choice of diminishing themselves for this is like got them 9 of Swords. Hi, baby. Please clarify the King of Swords for Pisces. Who it is? 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. Let me think. 5 of Cups. Can you stop? I'm drawing a blank on what it looks like. Hang on, let me think. I have to access the files. Oh, it's the regret card? Oh, dang. That King of Swords? Oh, the King of Swords is in regret. Now remember in the 5 of Cups, it's the person standing there looking at these 3 spilled cups and then protecting the 2 of Cups. Okay, so if that we take that symbolism, then it's the Two of Cups from Temperance that he's protecting, and the Three of Cups that's spilled is like an old relationship. So he's looking at that old relationship like shit. It's shitty that that had to end. But I have my Two of Cups to think about, and it's like taking a moment to mourn that, and be in that regret and actually feel what it means to let that go, but knowing that the Two of Cups is right behind it. Please clarify the Queen of Cups. King of Swords, if there's any cross watchers watching, King of Swords, I heard you're putting yourself out. You're hitting yourself. Why are you hitting yourself? Please clarify the Queen of Cups for Pisces. Queen of Cups for Pisces, please. I mean, it's them, but, the Chariot dropped again. They said, get in the car, Also, this Chariot feels like movement now, whereas the other one, the Sphinxes were laying down. This one is an active unicorn. This one feels like she's on the move now. Queen of Cups and the Chariot, that's double Cancer energy. What's happening in Cancer? I don't think anything right now. I might be wrong. And that's heavy moon energy. Please clarify death on the gate. Please clarify death on the gate for Pisces. Clarify death on the gate for Pisces, please. Clarify and elaborate death on the gate for Pisces. That's too many. And the Tower fell out again. No, I wasn't ready. Damn it. Don't argue. And the Queen of Swords. Matched pair. Ooh. Please clarify death on the... Don't yell at me. Death on Guardian of the Gate for Pisces, please. Death on Guardian of the Gate for Pisces. Thank you. It is Justice. Okay, that's Libra energy. What's going on in Libra? I don't remember. But Venus is in Taurus, cleaning up the house party between Jupiter and Uranus. So Venus is busy. Justice. Yeah, karma in balance. So at the gate is death, a transformation, and balance of karma. Okay. That's on first step. First step, level up at the gate, end a cycle, and justice will be dealt to it. Okay. Or I heard you will do it amicably. That makes sense. Pisces, you're very compassionate and thoughtful. Please clarify the Nine of Swords on courage. Clarify the Nine of Swords on courage for Pisces, please. Thank you. Oh, that's too many. Clarify the Nine of Swords on courage for Pisces, please. Nine of Swords on courage for Pisces. That's too many. Wheel of Fortune. Yep. The energy's still there. Yeah. The energy is still there from the scrapped readings I did yesterday, where I dropped the Wheel of Fortune 3 times. This is the same kind of message. It's saying, you've got no choice in this. The wheel spins whether you want it to or not. What you're doing in the meantime it's like, oh yeah, they're showing me double dutch again, where like the wheel is the ropes, and you have to time it just right. You know, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go. But it's the wheel is still spinning. So while you're waiting to jump in, while you're waiting for the timing to be right, while you're waiting for the test to, you know, while you're waiting, do your work. Inner work, physical work, spiritual work, medical. I've been getting that too. I just don't usually know how to say it. But I've been getting some in the collective that need to really attend to some medical things. Okay, and that's the test that you have to go through. Not just medical tests, but like that's the kind of the upheaval. But again, please understand, they're saying it, you are going to be okay. It's just going to be, the wheel is going to dip while it's coming around, you know. Ride it and be brave, and go within. There is always a choice, but things aren't really solidified yet. Okay, so while you're waiting, try to stay out of the anxiety phase. I know that that's much easier said than done. I'm a Libra. I'm always in that anxiety phase, and but it's really going to be okay. So I'm going to get an ancestors on this. Oh, do they want? No. I'm going to get ancestors on this. Please drop ancestor message for Pisces. Sun rising, North Node, and Stellium. Please, ancestor, an oracle for Pisces. Thank you. Snake. Shed old skin. That has to do with death cards. Let the cycle do its job. Okay? I got that for one of the other signs too a couple days ago. Let death do its job. It's supposed to clear away the old that's not supposed to be there anymore. Okay? Shed that old skin and let this wheel turn. Meanwhile, do your work, level up, because there is a connection coming in that's going to heal you both. Okay? I do want to get a couple of the theme decks because I want to lighten this up a little bit. The energy for you has been so heavy, and like I said, it's not easy for me to swim those waters. So let's get some levity in here and we'll pull from the theme deck. Please, can we lighten the mood a little bit and give Pisces some themes to consider for Pisces, please? Pisces. Oh, okay. Oh, see, indecision. That came out for Leo. Indecision. See, all those portals, all those choices. We also have scratch paper. Try, do, learn. You can always try again. See? Um, oh, I like that feels like the test. Like you're using scratch paper like we used to. Well, Gen Xers, like we used to have a scratch piece of paper for math tests where we show our work. That's what it feels like. Give me a couple more. Thank you for Pisces. Hydrate, meditate, eliminate. Drink, think, poop. Take care of yourself, especially medically. And you drop Jupiter. Divine authority, protection, luck, the Lord of prayer, prosperity, but then in the negative, it's ego, pompous, sneaky, and a little too charming. I heard watch out for that with that king. Please, a couple more for Pisces. I like these. I like these. Please pop a couple more for Pisces. Oh, look at that. The wheel. What goes around comes around. Yep. Right on the wheel. I heard what goes around comes around, but you'll always get to where you're going. They think they're philosophizers up there. Please give me a couple more for Pisces. Thank you. Ooh, chipped teacup. The dissatisfaction, disappointment in the domestic home. Interesting. There is a choice between two queens here for some king. And look at that, 1111. The energy gateway. Right on Guardian of the Gate. You are connected. A chance will be presented to change. Twin flame, soulmate, or soul connection. That's incredible. With the fairy who was kissed by the pixies, which is divine heart surgery. That's very I get that. I can't describe it. I want to keep going. Can I have a few more for Pisces? Thank you. Oof, is that too many? Did I go too far? I might have gone too far. But we've got Mercury. Where's Mercury? Is in retrograde in Aries right now. That feels like, is it Aries? Oh God, I'm gonna feel so terrible if I'm wrong. Mercury retrograde in Aries. I hope I'm right. That's like pulling back on your self-expression, because Aries is very expressive and confident and, fiery, and I feel like that's being a little, excuse me. So Mercury's card says messenger, news, communication, thinking, movement, comrades, like cohorts. This could be friends involved. But then it also says like trickster energy, very cunning, neutral in things, mental processes, and quickness of mind. Then we've got chisme, the tea. Gossip, news, visitors, catching up, information, conversation, the grapevine, and chatting. Okay, it's a good one. The bell. It says the divine is calling, spirit is present. And then you got the whip. That goes with the Nine of Swords. It is conflict and fighting, arguing, discussion, scolding, aggression, punishment, abuse, insults. Yeah, that goes along with that Three of Swords that dropped earlier. That whatever this change is, it's going to cause heartbreak somewhere. But I'm being reassured that it's going to be short-lived, and it's going to feel worse than it is, but that do your inner work, because there is a gateway opening up for you to pass through, but you need to pass the test to do it. And on the other side is with the fairy kissed by the pixies and the lovers, there's a really beautiful healing connection that's waiting for you. But when it gets here is up to you doing your work, because while you do that, the wheel spins. But now, this is the thing about the wheel. It spins on divine timing, but the divine timing is how long you take to go through the lesson. Ooh, I hope that came out right. So it's like you're the one spinning the wheel, but the wheel is divine timing. And with the snake card, shed old skin. This goes along with the death twice. Let death do its job. Let it clear out what it needs to. You have the scratch pad, which means you can always start over. The work is not lost. It's just being revised, okay? You still have all your work. You can go by the notes. And yeah, you can always start over. That's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope this made sense. I hope it was helpful. If it was and you'd like to drop me a tip, donation information is in the description. If you resonated, if I did okay with this, like I said, I've tried this reading twice yesterday, and it was just so hard for me to get into the waters. I guess is how I'm describing it. And still today, I'm terribly stuttering. That could be Mercury retrograde too, though. But I was born with Mercury retrograde, so I should be used to it. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for letting me ramble to you about mythology. And I will be back in a few days. In the meantime, everyone, please take care. Thank you for watching. Bye.